Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Superstars of Wrestling Review Series for the 28th of September 1991. And we are quickly moving to the end of the year. Um, Bret Hart, the new Intercontinental Champion, is here facing the Brooklyn Brawler. Now, that wouldn't sound like much, except the Brawler is about 2 years removed from actually having a push. So the idea of Brawler as a enhancement talent to the Stars who can have a semi-competitive match is not lost here in late '91. 2 years removed from that push, not really lost at all. Bret Hart giving away the sunglasses, still pink by the way, and hard punches and such by Bret. Bret with some kicks and keeps things going, sends the Brawler into the buckle, hits kick to the midsection, the Russian leg sweep, and the sharpshooter Bret Hart. Still, obviously, your Intercontinental Champion and your winner for that day. We go to Update, presented in part by Toys R Us, who was a major sponsor at the time. They're also promoting some photo magazines, lots of merchandise. Sergeant Slaughter, in this particular event, promises and apologizes for his greed related to the World Championship. Basically says he turned his back, lost everything, all his friends, his family, and most importantly, his country. He wants his country back, and you can see that Slaughter is near tears during this process. Beautiful acting by the Sarge to get people feeling at least some sympathy for him. Anyway, we see a return of the Rockers. Rockers in tie-dye outfits. They are still a couple of months away from having real problems. Probably about, let's see, October, November, December, January. Probably about 4 months away. Anyway, big botched, actually. Monkey flip by Jannetty. Jannetty with the hip toss over the hip and deep arm drags and the like. Michaels actually wearing a hat during his match. Backward style, double super kicks by the Rockers. And you can kind of see Michaels has a little bit more attitude here. Double punches and the like. Michaels actually does lose the hat partway through the match, but the statement is made. He's got more attitude. Double fist drop, and the hat goes right back on. Post-match, Rockers are victorious as a team, but for how much longer, that is the question. Basically, we see the funeral parlor. Jake Roberts with Cobra. Cobra is now a regular addition to his television persona. Also, he is stroking the head of the Cobra to keep it calm, but it could strike at any moment. He basically says no one should trust a snake. He also says the snake will be hit with him at any time, and anybody can get struck. No one should trust him, even though he's trying to suck people into the whole trust me vibe. Interesting psychology by Jake Roberts, one of my more favorite times of Jake Roberts. Warlord out there next, looking to be in $1,000,000 in a million places. Big shoulder tackle, and um, you know, ultimately there you go. Uh, you get a lot of chops and all that. You got clotheslines and the full Nelson and a toss away. Jim Neidhart says he's sick of the mountain. He's sick of the bully, big bully Busick. Sick of everybody not following the rules. The Nasty Boys basically say the Rockers have been thrown in their way as distractions. They're getting back to the LOD soon enough and getting their championships back. At least that's what they believe. We then go to an enhancement match with the Natural Disasters, who are being programmed now with the Legion of Doom, almost as a gateway. Earthquake drives his opponent back first into the buckle and sends him in pretty hard. Hard shot by the Earthquake, big power slam by Earthquake, and big double splash, both vertical and horizontal. Earthquake and the Typhoon are victorious over this particular squash match. The big boss man, sick of IRS saying that he's a cheat. He feels he's anything but. Berserker is under Mr. Fuji's control, as we learn in the event center. Hacksaw Duggan out Duggan. Yes, as mentioned before, you can put in any old spot, any old place, and he can get the job done. Punches, kicks, clotheslines, and knee drops, all very one-sided by Duggan, along with a spinning slam from the American Patriot, and he eventually gets the win with the running, leaping clothesline. Duggan did that for another 10 years on top of that. Well, maybe not 10, but anyway, he did that in the independents before WCW picked him up more full-time, and I remember seeing that many a time. Anyway, Ted DiBiase promises to embarrass Virgil and take him down, and the Bushwhackers say they have to study what they call the Beverly Sisters. Ric Flair out for his, I guess, maiden voyage, and he gets up in the face of Roddy Piper. Piper rises, and Flair blasts him. This is a famous angle. If you've never seen it, Flair face-to-face with Piper. Piper gets cheap-shotted by Flair, and then they are kind of brawling. Flair takes a wooden chair, goes at Piper. Savage comes out unexpectedly, and Vince McMahon gets waffled with a steel chair. He's taken out on a stretcher. Piper out on a stretcher, and everybody in trouble. That's where that goes, and we will continue next week into October. But if you've never seen the Flair and Piper brawl over the chair with Vince getting hit, definitely worth seeing. In any event, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.